whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing out the hook of force. Kōpapa relevant, kōpapa out of bounds, kōpapa exigent, kōpapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te kōpapa tino whakahira whakarongo pi kari mai. Hare mai, o Taringa hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
E te iti, e te rahi, nau mai, hoki mai anei ki te punua pāho o Taringa. E rere atu nei, e whakapāho atu nei, whakapāho tanga tahirau mārima 105. Here we are, coming at you again from the bustling metropolis of Taumatu. Sound effects people. Yep. From the studio of Te Epurau, from Te Wānanga o Aotearoa. Tēnā koutou, ana ko hoki mai mātou, ko taku hoa, ko te puaheiri, me Erika. Anei mātou toko toru e mihi atu nei kia koutou, tēnā koutou.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koe praone.
And on the line, because I know some of you are just the big Taringa fans and you're waiting and you probably know more about Taringa than we do.
And it's on your diary and
Yep.
it says...
Hey, I've had people tell me that it's on their diary.
Kia ora.
Actually, I was told a very cool story by one of my mates, Jess, and she was saying that her children, they listen to Taringa every night.
Oh, cool.
This is their jam. And their kids get to pick which episode they listen to.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so cool. Never mind a bedtime story, have a Taringa story.
Yeah. Ainda pe he māngere hoki no ngā mātua. Like, all we have to do is play a Taringa episode.
So everybody listening will know that we're back at Iwi o Te Wiki.
Kia ora.
And we have a very special guest with us. So ka mihi kia koe e te rangatira e te huanga Wiremu. Nau mai ane ki runga ki te punua pāho Taringa. Tēnā koe.
Kia ora koutou.
Wiremu Puke, no roto mai o Ngāti Wairere, and he's got other karangatanga I roto i aia, but today he's come to talk to us about his iwi Ngāti Wairere. But before we launch into that kōrero, we've got the kiwaha.
Kiwaha.
Kei a koe te puaheiri?
Nā whai anō.
Nā whai anō.
Nā whai anō I tai mai koutou ki te whakarongo ki tēnei punua pāho.
How tēnā whai anō e ho?
No wonder.
No wonder.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. And depending on how you say it too, it can even mean it's a bloody wonder.
It's a bloody wonder.
Am I allowed to say bloody? Yeah, of course I am.
And it's almost like I knew it, eh?
Yeah.
Like, oh, no tēnei iwi nā whai anō.
Nā whai anō.
Nā whai anō. Oh, that's it. No wonder.
No wonder, yeah.
Nā whai anō. And you can tie other things onto it, but we're just going to stay with the phrase today, nā whai anō.
Nā whai anō.
So, we went to the thing in the restaurant and, someone didn't pay.
Oh, nā whai anō.
Who was it? Oh, blah, blah. Oh, nā whai anō. We were late. Why we were late? Oh, because thing didn't turn up. Oh, nā whai anō.
Nā whai anō.
So there you go e te iwi, nā whai anō. Hoi anō, koe nā te kiwaha. And all of our avid listeners out there know that we've gone a bit ngoikore in using our kiwaha.
Yeah, we have.
Or have we? Or have we just got a bit more class now that we're not trying to...
Well, I think we've just been more enthralled by the kōrero.
Yeah, I think that's
that
it.
we don't...
That we forget
that
about
we
it. We're so enthralled. Nā whai anō.
Because we have a little point system going on. If you use it, you get a thing.
Maybe we should get Mokina to go back through all 104 episodes plus this one, and whoever's used the most kiwaha, the other two have got a shout.
I feel like you've been on the most episodes, so...
Well, there you go. Then, so I'm going to get shouted anyway.
Nā whai anō.
Hoi anō. E te iwi, e huri ana I nāia nei ki tō tātou rangatira kua tae mai.
Kia ora.
Wiremu Puke, tēnā koe hoa.
Kia ora.
I follow you on Facebook and I really, really dig the kōrero that you put up about all sorts of things. But of late, the kōrero that you share, and I know you just do it it's just normal for you to share the kōrero, and I do too on Pukamata, but particularly to do with our people Ngāti Wairere. And I thought, well, it'll be great to have you on the show, so thank you for coming on.
Kia ora.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it over to you. Tuatahi pia I tīmatanga ke kōrero koe mō ake. Yeah, and then ko wai a Ngāti Wairere. Ko wai a Ngāti Wairere.
Kia ora. Tēnā koutou katoa. Ka nui te mihi atu ngā iwi o Waikato, a iwi o te motu. Ko taupiri te maunga, ko Waikato te awa. Ko te kōpū mānia, te tohu tapu o Ngāti Wairere. Ko te kōmakarau te awa, ko hokanui te marae, Ko hānui rāua, ko hotu mau e ngā rangatira.
Kia ora.
Ko tērā te whewheha o Ngāti Wairere.
Tēnā koe.
Tēnā koe te katoa. Ko Wiremu Puke tōki ingoa. Whānau mai e roto te hohi pera o Waikato I te tau 1964. Ki te taha tōku matua tūturu te whānau green o Ngāti Prau. I tupu au I roto te whānau Puke, ko nā hare Puke I pānga I au te wā te whānau mai, when I was born.
Kia ora.
Ngāti Wairere, in terms of our hapu, we actually descend through various whakapapa lines, but our primary line of whakapapa takes us back to Matatua, through to Tōroa, which comes down through to Manutongatea, down to Kaiahi, and then through down to Kōkako. And then ka moea Kōkako, whaiata poko, ka puta, ko Tamainipo.
Kia ora.
Ka moea Tamainipo tū kōtuku, Pōtero Maanga,
Kia ora.
ka puta ko Wairere. Now, that's all our whenua, all our land originally, well, there still is Kirikiriroa.
Kirikiriroa, Hamilton, right?
Now, it's actually the name of our pa before the Crown confiscated our entire land.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up out of Hukanui, out of Gordonton, immediately after the Raupatu. Ngāti Wairere actually had several hapu, and Ngāti Kōrero was one of the bigger ones.
That's me. You mentioned there were some other hapu of Wairere?
Ko Ngāti Hānui, Ngāti Waikai, ko Ngāti Parikirangi, ko Ngāti Te Ao, ko Ngāti Ngāmuri Kaitaua, ko Ngāti Parehairoa. Oh, there's about a good 7 or 8 of them, mate.
Kia ora.
Wow.
Te Uri is still around, but because of the Raupatu, probably at the southern end of our boundary at Nukuha, you had Ngāti Ruru and Ngāti Wirakoko. Kirikiriroa itself, well, that was between London Street and Bryce Street.
Oh, okay.
Where Waikato Tainui buildings are, eh?
Yeah, we generally call the whole of Hamilton Kirikiriroa now, but that's a specific place on, say for our listeners, is on Victoria Street, between Bryce Street and...
Bryce Street and London Street.
London Street.
London Street, never been there.
O ko tērā te wāhi o te tā tutu, o mara tutu o Ngāti Wairere. Now, the tikanga behind that name is te ngā mahi Māra Kai, Māra Kumara. That's why it's called Kirikiriroa, because of the gravel. And that was, I believe, was a big reason why the Pākehā settled that part of the river. Because of the cultivations that once had flourished along those both sides of the river.
Kia ora.
Particularly, we grew the taro, we grew hue, all those things, and of course, when Pākehā Rai came Riwai and all those things. So that's the thing I believe is the principal reason why the settlers came there. They could have settled anywhere.
Yeah.
But there, it just happened to be that those soils were more fertile. And that says a lot.
Yeah.
But also that reflects through the taonga that had been recovered out of Kirikiriroa, out of various swamps in that area. And like, for example, in the Auckland Museum, there's a puki, pounamu, a huge one. It's the biggest one in existence in the world, apparently. The measurements of this adds is... it's nearly, the Fosha had a proper dimensions of it. I think it's over 69 or 70 inches long or something like that. It's huge.
That's huge.
It's a mauri, eh? It's one of our most tapu taonga in our hapu that we've been really wanting to have it returned back to us.
He ingoa tōna, does it have a name? Do you know the name?
There is a whakapapa to it, yes.
Kia ora.
One of my aunties has got the journal to that one, the Korowa's journal, but she passed away, so her mokoputa's got it. I need to go see him for it, and yes, promised to give it over. I don't know it as of yet, but I do know exactly where it was found, and the whakapapa to the tupula that lived there.
Kia ora.
Yeah, so that's covered. What I do know is that when the old people used to go kariki over that site where that puki was buried.
Yeah.
And it was found by a Pākehā farmer in 1925 and sold to the Auckland Museum for £50.
Wow.
Which is a lot of money then. It's almost over a metre long.
Oh, right.
It was on display in the Taringa exhibition down in Wellington.
Oh.
I just want to go back to Kirikiriroa.
Yeah.
Are there other names throughout the town as well that the town... Obviously, there would be, but I only know Kirikiriroa. What are some of the other areas in the CBD which have, ingoa Māori?
Well, yes, down by the Waikato Hospital, it should have been called Terapa.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Terapa's in the wrong place. I've been trying to actually, when Brad Tutori was manager, I said, it shouldn't be called Arawera, it should be called Waiwhenowhenau.
Kia ora.
Surveyors first came here, they hewed up our place names all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horatiu is really running out of way here. That's the proper name for Cambridge.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard of that. Yeah. Kia ora.
Yeah, that's where Ngāti Koroki really started from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ngāti Koroki.
Is Pukete in the right place?
Yes, Pukete is in the right place. I named Mangaharakeke Drive.
You did?
To give the proper name back to that part of the north of the city.
Yes. Mangaharakeke.
Yeah, so Terapa is actually down by the Waikato Hospital where the archery field is, the Cupboard Drive.
Ah.
They're not far off by 10 Ks.
There was an old pa, and they put a bulldozer right through it.
I've always looked at places like that and it seems a bit high, and how Cobham Drive goes down to a bend of the awa, and it makes me think, man, there must have been some settlement or some living here.
Yep.
So is that what you were talking about, that pa?
Yep, there was an old pa there, Pa Tu Wata Wata. That's Ngāti Kōrero Pa, that one, that was their main one.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And what about, so there's that the hill that Wintek's on?
Te kōpū mānia o Kirikiriroa.
Oh, wow.
Te kōpū mānia o Kirikiriroa.
Yeah, that's the big marae now that we gave back the old name for that hill.
And the same thing, they put a road through part of it because you drive through there.
Yeah, they've
like
cut that.
Sort of, almost looks like a cliff face.
Yeah.
A bit of our urupa are actually were built over when the town was first established.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they're still there? The
That used
urupa
to
still
be an
underneath the...
Oh, yes.
Yare.
Oh, yes, they're still there, right? And I mean, they're still there.
Oh, wow.
And it's a juggling act in terms of why they have to play a kind of pivotal part in ensuring that there's proper consultation
Kia ora.
processes are done with the uri of those hapu.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, you're having other people now take boundaries and don't know the kōrero, don't know the whakapapa.
Kia ora.
I just hope it's not under Yamcha,
Oh.
because I'm never going there again.
What about the hospital? Waikato Hospital sits on quite a prominent-looking hill.
Aye.
Yeah.
He ingoa tō tērā wāhi?
Te hapu o Kaura.
Oh,
Wow.
te hapu o Koura.
O Kaura, yeah.
Oh.
So you've got
Wow.
that creek below there, and there's a block of land that goes right around. That's called Te Kaurahi.
Te Kourahi.
Grandview, that's called Mangako Tukutuku.
Kia ora.
Oh, yep.
Tapai.
So I named the campus that one, Mangako Tukutuku.
So we got that right?
Yeah, got that one right. Oh, that was an interesting hui, that one.
I wasn't there, I just didn't come to the hui.
They almost turned into a shooting gallery, that one. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's quite a few of those old place names that we still know about, eh?
When we talk about Hamilton geographically, we use Kirikiriroa,
Yeah.
but it's actually a pa within the CBD. But where are the extent of the Ngāti Wairere borders, I should say? Because you're sort of right smack dab of Waikato.
Yeah.
Where's your northern from the southern and then the east and the west? And that's taking into account. And e hoa, you've got free reign.
This is where you get to create your borders. You
Hei aha mau ngā whakaro e tahi atu. And that's what all iwi o te Wiki is about, you sharing the kōrero that you've been told.
You can claim Silverdale if you want.
From Pata, Raglan, and from Mata and Burrowsville. I always derive my evidence from the minute books of the Māori Land Court, eh? Our boundaries are not set on circles, squares or triangles, so I want to make that very clear.
Kia ora.
The boundaries in general are based on actually places of where they were settling for mahina kai, eh?
Yeah.
They were fluid boundaries, but because you got to remember the whole landscape of Waikato has changed a lot, eh?
Kia ora.
But according to our tupuna kraua, Wahoro Puke, and plus that's been supported by the minute books of the Māori Land Court going back to 1882. And further again to 1866. Basically, they identify the following. Kirikiriroa was Ngāti Wairere, Pukete Pa was Ngāti Kaura, Middle People was Ngāti Hanui, Waipahi Pa and Cordlers was Ngāti Wharekirangi. Down at Nukuhau, again, was Ngāti Kaura and Ngāti Ruru.
Where's Nukuhau?
Yeah, where's Nukuhau?
Nukuhau's down towards the Narrows.
Oh, kia ora.
Oh,
That whānau that were the kaitaki of that pa in recent times was Hautiri McKinnon. That whānau.
Kia ora.
It gets more comprehensive in the minute books of the Māori Land Court. There's a puka in the Waikato River where the Horatiu Bridge is now, the old one, and that's called Te Puka Mapuna. That puka appears when the river is really low.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Te toka mapuna.
Te toka mapuna, yeah.
Honana of Ngāti Mahuta in 1867 claimed all that land right up to the point in Ngaruawahia on behalf of Ngāti Mahuta. The Ngāti Mahanga claimed it in Taringa in 1909 as part of their boundary.
definitely makes sense that saying he piko he taniwha, when you
Yeah.
just imagine all those different pa
Yeah.
along the
Well,
Waikato River within
Yeah.
that area of Hamilton.
Yeah.
And understanding that was the highway at the time,
Yeah.
you know, of commerce and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah. Where does the name Wairere come from in Ngāti Wairere?
Good question.
Now, there are several versions of how the Waikato River got its name, but this is the kōrero that we have. And it may differ to what other people have, a version of this, the origins of the name, but this is the kōrero that's come down from the time of Wairere himself.
Mm-hmm.
The Waikato River had an older name. It had two older names, Te Awa o Horatiu and Te Awa Nui o Taikehu.
Take you.
Oh, yeah.
Because Taikehu was a tohunga on the Tainui Waka. Some of the crew had a fallout with Hoturoa, and they actually came overland and discovered the river first, and Taikehu being one of them. It was named Te Awa Nui o Taikehu. They travelled around up the Hakarimata range and named those the peaks of Pirongia. So we have that kōrero, but we also have the whakapapa of the very first people that settled Kirikiriroa before Ngāti Wairere. And they were the Mokohape, the Ngāiwi, those people.
Kia ora.
They were the early tupuna that married into Ngāti Wairere. That belonged to those people. But they were here before the Tainui Waka arrived.
Oh,
Yeah, they're commemorated as Pou at Te Parapara Garden, those ones that are painted black on the
yeah.
riverbank.
Oh, yeah.
Taringa ki te marangai, Mokohape, Matakore. Yeah, there's about 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, wow.
They're commemorated there. Yeah.
So did they come off Mātātua?
No, we're not sure.
Oh, okay.
They were people that were here cultivating Kirikiriroa before Ngāti Wairere. Actually, we conquered this land of Kirikiriroa from them.
Oh.
In the time of Hānui and Hutuwauia. Those are the two chiefs that are depicted on top of the Waharoa at the Whatano Waharoa gateway at the Waikato Stadium.
Kia ora.
Oh, kia
Oh,
ora.
true.
And
Who are
also,
they
I'm
again?
sure some of our listeners have been to the Waikato
Yes.
Stadium.
Those two rangatira, those two toa on top of the Waharoa, Hānui and Hutuwauia, were the two that determine our rohe takiwa of Ngāti Wairere, which is generally the boundary.
Kia ora. So it's not Sam Cane or Brody Retallick.
It's basically out towards the Pioka River, towards the east, the Morrinsville,
Oh, yeah.
coming in towards the ridge where Temple View is,
Oh, yeah.
around the Dinso Hills, Lake Rotokori, to Horatiu, and then across from Horatiu to whereabouts Candyland is, as we know, there's Te Tuke o Hānui,
Oh, kia ora.
up to Tauhei, out to a maunga out there called Hangawera, and then to the Pioka River, to Morrinsville,
That is a massive area.
through to Karipukahu, which is Newstead, to the Mangoanua, to a pā there, which is called Te Tātua o Wairere,
Kia ora.
and then to cross to Nukuhau, and then from Nukuhau, across the Rukuhia swamp, back to where Temple View is, to Puketapu, and the Urupā there called Koromatua.
Oh, there's a
Koromatua.
road.
Aye.
Yeah.
And Puketapu is Temple View.
Yeah, there's Temple View.
Oh, wow.
Not because the temple's there, but there was a hill there called Puketapu.
Oh, kia ora.
I just want to say how great this is, massive kōrero, especially listeners if you're from the Waikato area and you frequent these areas.
Yeah.
You know, you actually have a chance to view these places through a different lens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
brilliant.
definitely. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted Wiremu to
Teka.
come on and talk about, well, because he's passionate and he's had an interesting you know, he's got a background in taonga Māori,
Kia ora.
also whakaero, and he's got a love for everything Māori, but he's very passionate about ngā kōrero tuku iho.
Kia ora.
And, you know, ngā taunahanaha or place names
Yeah.
in relation to tūpuna. Especially when you drive through a city, it's easy to imagine our tūpuna when you're in a forest or
Yeah.
next to the coast or something and driving through, you know, undulating hills. But even in the bustling metropolis of Te Awamutu, he kōrero kei konei.
Yeah.
Tika.
But when there's roads and things, you know, you seem to forget that, this was he wāhi Māori tēnei ngā wā mua.
And even where our state highways go through now, you think that's your view of the country, whereas, you know, the highways would have been different, or some of our highways or main roads are based on old tracks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and also to bring it back to Ngāti Wairere, this whakapapa is very far-reaching, whānau.
Yeah.
Kia ora.
One of the lines, I don't know my Ngāti Apukura, but Ngāti Wairere also play Reitu and Reipai. Tom Raw and I had this interesting discussion about it. So Reitu and Reipai. Kia ora, ngaiwi o te
Kia ora.
tautero.
I'd like you to elaborate, actually. It's quite interesting.
Yeah. And then Wairere whakapapas into Maniapoto, shu
Waiharakeke.
Harakeke, i tā moia, which one? Matakore, I think. And then you have Wairere's last wahika taupo, and then kahike mai, te whare ariki, nā
Kia
tiki.
ora. Now, we're getting back to how Wairere got his name, eh?
Yeah.
You're just like me, bro. I do the same. That's how a wānanga goes.
Ki wawa.
Yeah, now to bring it back, with Wairere being born, Mahanga's father was Tuheitia.
Kia ora.
And Tuheitia was murdered by kōkako.
Wow.
Tuheitia and kōkako went fishing in the waka off the coast of Te Ako. And kōkako had a special fish hook and threw it overboard to fish for the tāmuri, the hapu.
Oh, hapuka, yeah.
Yeah, so for a while there, they were talking. And then he cut the rope and then asked his Tuheitia to dive over to retrieve the hook. Because Tuheitia actually had a liking for this fish hook. So Tuheitia dived over and kōkako threw the whole line over the side of the canoe and paddled ashore to leave Tuheitia to drown.
Oh.
So Tuheitia turned into a taniwha.
Oh, yep.
Mahanga eventually grew up to realise that Tuheitia was murdered by kōkako.
And Tuheitia is the father of Mahanga.
Yeah, Mahanga, yeah. Now, when kōkako had a son called Tamu Inipo, married, ended up with two kōtuku, Mahanga's daughter. Mahanga then made peace
Kia ora.
Oh, okay.
with his adversary.
Kia ora.
A peace child was born.
Kia ora.
So Tamu Inipo, he had not met his father, kōkako, at that time. Mahanga's daughter, his wife, and their child to Taipauri, an island north of Hutley there, and met kōkako there on the island, River Island, presented himself for the first time and his bukapuna. And then it was at that point that, during that time, kōkako performed a tohi in the river, and while he performed the tohi, e katohia te wai I rerena.
I katohia te wai.
I te wai I rerena.
Oh.
Hence the name Waikato.
Kia ora.
Yeah.
And then when he let go of the Paramu spring during the tohi, that's when and he sprinkled the baby, like the kato te wai, on the baby's head to remove the tapu of the birth. That's when he pronounced the name Wairere.
Kia ora.
And hence the changing of the name Te Awa Nui o Taikehu to Waikato.
Oh.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Cool.
Ooh, big mana i Wairere.
Yeah, that's the version of how Waikato got its name.
Tēnā koe.
Kia ora.
Oh, cool.
That's the kōrero for this stretch of the river. Others disagree. They say, no, it happened out there. But they can't explain away, well, how come it had an older name, Te Awa Nui o Horekeu? Then Te Awa Nui o Taikehu. How do you explain that away?
Yeah.
Well, that's explained.
Yeah.
You explained it.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Ko kehi ai ni.
What about Horotiu?
That's it, eh? That's one of those very old Tupuna names. All I know is up in Auckland there, and there's a place called Te Pane o Horekeu.
Yep.
And there were people there, again, called Ngaiwi, that were living there, and they ended up being pushed out of Tamaki and ended up down this way.
Oh.
Seems to be a popular name because I know where the Auckland University campus sits is called Horotiu, or Waihorotiu.
Waihorotiu, yeah.
Yeah,
Waihora too.
yeah.
So there might have been people moving everywhere. They're probably not necessarily knowing who they were.
Kia ora.
You know, that makes a lot of sense when you have people exploring and just travelling. So then you have suddenly they stay for the spot. You know, along comes a road of a hapu called Ngāti Wairere. That's it. But we do have the tipuna names of those people who belong to those Ngāti, those people like the Moko Hape and so forth. The Ngāiui, the Matakore. The first tohunga that we know about that cultivated that river was Taringa ki te Marangai.
Kia ora.
He's depicted as a poet, a parapara. He was the one most responsible for cultivating marakai along the river. We don't know who he was. We just know mai rano I mua te haere mai te waku o taimi.
Kia ora. What are the primary marae now of Ngāti Wairere?
Erua. Hukanui, ngā wako tauhei, just those two.
And Tauhei.
Tauhei.
Kehia Tauhei.
Well, Hukanui is just outside of Hamilton.
Yeah.
And Tauhei is another 6k out, further out near Moran.
Kia ora.
Oh.
But we got the second biggest beneficiary role on the Raupati role.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
As a hapu, but also as the second biggest marae after Kirangawawa.
Oh, wow.
Kia ora. And do you know where Hukanui got its name from?
There's Hukanui, the at Wāhi there,
That's right. Hukanui Āmuri.
and there's Hukanui out here, where it's Gordonton there. It's just the name of an area of Repo out here that was called Hukanui.
Oh, okay.
It started with all that pakanga at the time of Hanui. I think a major winter must have hit, and all the kumara crops failed, and of course when that happens, up comes Unuku, Kaitangata. Well, there you go. So that's how Hukanui, that's where Hukanui is. It's out in Gordonton. We're hoping in time that we establish marae here back in Hamilton,
Kia ora.
like for Ngāti Kaura.
Kia ora.
Oh, cool.
Te kōpū nui, te kōpū mānia, another marae.
That's you, te kōpū nui. Wiremu, ko etahi o nā kōrero mō Hotu Mauia was like a bit of a tupu, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Ai, he moko puna nā kaura. He's depicted on the Waharo at the Waikato Stadium. He's a direct tupuna of Te Wherowhero,
Kia ora.
which is his mother, Taringa. You come across the bridge near the police station near Hamilton. There's right below that bridge, there's a puna.
Yes.
Yeah,
Kia ora.
yeah.
But there's a Waikato brewery there.
Wow.
Well, that brewery used to get its water from that puna, from that puna tapu.
Puna tap.
Well, Hotu Mauia supposedly was trapped in that puna. It was originally a dugout hole in the bank, eh? He had to climb right down, and he jumped out of that puna because his in-laws come to kill him because of his he had beautiful moko tāmoko, so they wanted to kill him and preserve his head.
Oh.
So he ran down that bank of the Waikato River, down towards where that island is.
Yeah, that Duck Islands. Yeah.
They call it Duck Island. Yeah. He climbed up a tawa tree, and it was from that tawa tree. There's two versions to the story. He managed to actually swing across and land on the island. So we seem to think there might have been a moari there, a swing, to get him across with the overhanging branch of the tawa that was on that bank. I don't know, people say that he actually jumped across the river and left his footprints on that island. But when you look at the island from an aerial photograph, it looks like a foot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But Tāwhio came out in 1992 and exhumed those kuiwi. It took Hotu Mauia and Hanui to Taupiri. I know where they buried them, actually,
Oh, wow.
at Taupiri there. And if one of the members of the hapu is showing extraordinary abilities in athleticism, I take that member of the hapu to that spot where that tupuna is buried. We do karakia and then take her or him down to the river and do karakia again.
Well, I don't think I come down that line because I haven't got any athleticism. Well, maybe not the Pākehā sports. Maybe tarapeke i te kapahaka me rā mahi. That's athleticism.
Wahi kapahaka, Brownie, you can't complain about it.
Tika e hoa. E Wiremu, e kōrero whakakapi, what are your dreams for Ngāti Wairere? How o whakaro ki te āpōpō o Ngāti Wairere?
What I'm most fearful of, Brownie, is that we're... look, at the time of the raupatu, we wanted to share all the assets of the tribe are here in Kirikiriroa. And we don't mind sharing what the rest of Tainui, the benefits of that, of those who signed up to the raupatu. What is sad for us is that others are coming in and virtually are pushing us out, that we place names we don't have a say over. The histories that are being invented that are not actually accurate and true, with personal agendas more than anything else that's backing it rather than supporting each other. And that's the thing that I find most sad, is that it appears that Ngāti Wairere just seems to be targeted, for what are the better words, because we have made quite an impression with naming Wairere Drive, Te Parapara Garden, the Whakanoa Gateway. It was never about really... If we didn't do it for ourselves, then who else was going to do it?
Kia ora.
We really need to have proper wānanga and bring some integrity back to go back into the old records. And we need to stop making up revisionist history.
Kia ora.
I don't like to see our rangatahi be led down the wrong path, being given by researchers who I think really should know better.
Tēnā koe.
Not to mislead. And I'm very... strict about that you can't just base it off one account. You have got to have an open mind and look at contemporary complementary records that support that. I in no way take a one idea about Ngāti Wairere. I look at other views from other records that may challenge that, and it depends on where the information is coming from.
Tēnā koe.
Yeah, because that brings the integrity to the process of that. Because I want to leave behind a good research base for future generations to build upon this knowledge, knowing they have good foundations to have certainty of the kōrero they have and the mana that's behind it.
Tēnā koe.
But taking with you that if I have the skills to help other hapu, then I'm more than happy to do that.
Kia ora.
As long as it's done in a respectful way, then we can all... It's about elevating each other, right? Rather than putting each other down.
You've definitely elevated us.
Aye.
And the 10,000 or more listeners around New Zealand and the world. So Ngāti Wairere has gone global e ho.
Aye.
E tino rongo mātou tokotoru nei I te wairua o ngā kōrero. Really good message that you shared in the end there with leaving a foundation for future generations, and that is really what Taringa is all about, the podcast.
Kia ora.
So thank you again for joining us.
Yeah.
E mihi atu ana, I can see another session maybe on taonga Māori at another time.
That'll be cool.
And to talk about some of your work, particularly the regenesis of traditional carving methods, perhaps on another show. Hoi anō e hoa e te rangatira, e te mokopuna, e te māngai, o Ngāti Wairere, e mihi atu ana kia koe, tēnā koe.
Kia ora, kia ora.
Man, that was a mean kōrero. That was... I think... I rere.
Te wairua.
Ai, te wairua.
I rere, te wai.
Ai.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Na whai anō. We like to do more iwi o te wiki that are based around, city centres of New Zealand, of Aotearoa. So, so we can bring that kōrero above the asphalt.
Because there was something
the
there before the city.
Maybe that's the name of one is below the asphalt.
Below the asphalt. Or beyond the skyline.
Yeah.
That was cool. What was interesting to me, though, was that there were other people here before Tainui.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's like all the waka, though.
It's like all the waka.
We're so, we're ingrained with the, ngā waka, and there's not
migration.
even e whetu.
E whetu, the
ngā
great
waka.
mai,
E nui ake ngā waka I tēnā. Yeah, so there's lots of kōrero. There always is.
There always is,
in the iwi o te wiki. I think he was just warming up too.
Oh, yeah.
Hoi anō, tātata waiata te hoa.
Waikato te awa.
Very fitting,
Very fitting,
waiata in regards to what Wiremu talk to us about.
Tika.
And this is he pātere.
He pātere, ai.
So we're changing it up e te iwi. This is a genre of traditional Māori waiata, or waiata Māori.
I did not know that there was more than one verse to this waiata until I went to Pekaro Primary, and the class that I went to go visit, they got up and sang the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, I thought there was only one verse.
There's sort of a joke amongst Māoridom, like, if they start this, and because you know the start, you have to really choose whether you move forward, because they might keep carrying on, and then you start doing the Homer Simpson behind the into the heads, like,
There's a lot of waiata like that.
ai, tika tai.
Yeah. Hoi no whakarongo mai.
Wai kato te awa katohia he wai mau. Katohia he wai mau. Ka eke ki te puaha o wai kato te awa he piko he taniwha. He piko he taniwha. Ki atu patora kei tahuri koe i ngā kaha o wai kato whakamau to titira ki ta whitira ko tau piri te maunga pota tau te tangata te mauri o te motu he tō waka ki ngā rua wahia tūranga wai mō te kinitanga te tongi whakamutunga a mātu taera aue hoki aue ato waka kau ki ke mureti te o kohoroi o ngā tūpuna kata ki karapiro titiro whakarunga toka no hiki te tihi o te ihi ngarangi tiko toho e titiro whakakatau toka no hiko mau ngā tautari ko ngā tikoroki ko a rapunira te rohe o te tuna e piki haere tō waka ko wai papa ko marae tai ko whakamaru titirau penga he maunga manu ko ngā tirau kawa e hoa e ka huri tō waka ki te taitonga e tere tō waka kopo haturoa titiro kau atu ki te tihi he pare kura i horahia i ngā wā o muara whai a te arawai a tō tupuna atia nāna i titi haere te pou i muri ai a ko atia muri e kia ata haere atura ki o hakuri te tomokanga tuki ora kei korako te whenua waiarikiru a pehu pehu e toi tō waka i ngā ara tia tia atia tutuki ana ki te taheke huka huka i tahuri ai tō tupuna a tamate a pokai whenua e tiu ana mei he manu rere rangi ki roto ki ngā wai mari no o tau ponu i atia e kōkiri.
Pātere o te wiki.
Pātere here ke te pātere i te patere. Hoi anō e te iwi, koe nei te waiata. And yeah, again, e mihi ana kia koe Wiremu.
Tēka.
Just to return to the message, I guess, is about uplifting each other.
Kia ora.
I ngā mahi katoa. And yeah, that, you know, while we are fortunate with, or have been able to gain benefits through our treaty settlements, and I'm talking about a lot of iwi. I'm talking about every single iwi. that there have been ripples from those settlements, and, you know, we heard, you know, he talked a little bit about it in there.
Yep.
So it's about, you know, respecting each other and uplifting each other.
Aye.
The other message I took away too was not at the end, but when he said, this is the kōrero of Ngāti Wairere. This is our kōrero, and it may differ, you know, or others would be different to ours.
Kia ora.
Engari koenei te kōrero. And he pērā te kōrero tuku iho.
Aye. Aye.
Hoi anō, koena ngā kōrero e homa. E mihi atana kia koutou, ngai taringa. E rita tonu tā koutou hoki mai ki tā tātou kaupapa nei, ki te whenua pāho. E whakapāho atu nei. Ko mātou tukotoru e mihi atu nei kia koutou. Tēnā koutou, and you will hear from us again soon. Hei kona mai rā.
Hei kona.
Bit whakarongo pi kari kari. Gather up close everybody buddy. Taringa, taringa, taringa. Yeah, tahuri mai ki yo. Whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing at the hook of force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds. Kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira hira. Whakarongo pi kari kari mai. Hare hare mai, o taringa hare hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani kani move that body. Kani kani move that body.
Taringa, he mea tuku nā te wānanga o Aotearoa. To listen to more episodes, search for us on your podcast app and subscribe. Taringa, whakarongo mai.